Monday Night Raw. It's my favourite day of the week, sunshine. It's Monday. It is Monday the 23rd of September, and you know what that means, guys. We have to preview Monday Night Raw. Yeah, it's definitely not as fun as what Big Stevie made it out to be, but welcome to the party, my friends, and we're going to get stuck straight into this and waste no time because, of course, it's 2024. Triple H is trying to pretend to us that I give you matches that are premium live event worthy on normal editions of Raw. It's weird. It's almost like they try and undervalue like the World Championship in order to put over the Intercontinental. Like Gunther and Sami Zayn honestly feels like the IC title feud, and Braun Breaker also feels like the world title feud. Now, why is that? Well, why is that, guys? Why is that, big man? I'll tell you, big man. I don't know. I don't actually know really why, but the reality is wrestling sucks, and Sami Zayn Gunther happened at around Mania time, and you know it was for the IC bit. That is a thing, right? Seeing wrestling when, apart from when like there's been like IC champion against WWE champion, when, right? When have you seen, right, a situation where we have like Sami Zayn, an IC champion, Gunther, an IC champion, and then they're taking each other on for the world title like a short number of months later, like in WWE history? Like, when? You know, people will say, oh, well, the Rock and Triple H, right? I welcome that argument, but if we're being honest about things, which we always are here on this channel, I mean, SummerSlam 98, ladder match, whatever, then, you know, Triple H Rock feud really is the year 2000. And, you know, that's the Rock and Triple H. They clearly went up in terms of character and stardom within mid-98, 2000. But maybe some people can't recognise that for whatever fucking reason. I'm not too sure. Alright? But anyway, Sami Zayn, speaking of the guy, he's taking on Ludwig Kaiser. You know, I'm so interested to talk about this. I'm definitely not falling asleep here. You know, this is just... It is so cookie cutter, man. You've got a guy feuding with a guy, but he has to go through the bigger guys, Diddy henchmen. I mean, that is that not it to a T here? I mean, seriously, I don't understand. I don't understand what is going on here, troops. It just absolutely sucks. Sami Zayn will win, and if he doesn't win, it will be via distraction or disqualification with Gunther. It is so predictable. It is so fucking predictable. I don't care about it. You shouldn't care about it. Let's move on to our next talking point. Drew McIntyre returns ahead of Hell in a Cell match with CM. What is it? Drew McIntyre returns ahead of Hell in a Cell match? Right? It ain't even a return. How is it a return from Drew McIntyre? Can someone enlighten me, by the way? Because all he is, you know, he missed last week's show and that was it. That's not a return, right? So sorry to burst anyone's bubble, right? But that is not a return. I don't know why people are trying to pretend that it is a return. It's just, I'm absolutely baffled here, man. Absolutely freaking baffled, man. Why people in this modern day of wrestling, you know, it's like, see if you're watching a TV show, right? And someone misses an episode and they're in the next episode. Is that a return? No, that is not a return. So why do we pretend that this is a return? Honestly, I don't understand it. I seriously do not understand it. Anyway, then we've got the big match. The match that people are only the reason they're tuning in tonight. I mean, will we be watching this show tonight? I don't want to go out on a limb and say yes, because by God, committing to a 3-hour Monday Night Raw gives me the heebie-jeebies. It creeps me out, man. I don't want to even think about it. Alright, I'd be bricking it. Because that's what I do. No, I would be. I would be absolutely bricking it, man. I don't even want to think about it. So I'm not going to think about it. I'm going to do absolutely nada. Don't want to think about it. But we have to preview this match regardless. And I look at Sammy saying he will beat Ludwig Kaiser. So will there be an upset here? No. Jey Uso's not winning the championship, right? Rikishi can wipe his arse with his tears, do whatever he wants. Braun Breaker's not losing to Jey Uso on Raw. It's so predictable. And it's not even a case that he can't. It's just the trend of modern WWE. Yeah, it's so predictable. That is like, it sucks, right? And a lot of things are bad. But I think the worst thing about something, like, say if something sucks, right? You can be like, oh well, at least it's unpredictable. It's so predictable. People talk about TV shows when they go downhill, right? I think Prison Break season 4, people will consider that like the beginning of the end for Prison Break, even though like the first season's got it right. But there's numerous examples in TV history. I thought it was so unpredictable season 4 Prison Break. You had like mini heists every episode, but now it's just like, what are we doing here, man? You look at you look at The Walking Dead. You look at WWE, and you can see what they're doing 5 years down the line, man. It's fucking garbage anyway. Your thoughts down below, and go on Braun Breaker.